Hey YouTube, today I want to show you this no maintenance aquarium of mine. I've never really been interested in keeping the typical clean aquarium. I know there's reasons for them to be sterile like that, but to me it just doesn't, it's not attractive to me. So that's why I have something like this. Whenever I've gone to fish stores or whatever, I'm always drawn to the tanks that don't have fish in them and they're not being maintained at the time, so they have algae and all that stuff growing inside. So to me they look kind of cool. Anyways, that's why I have something like this. Let's take a look. Alright, here it is, my no maintenance aquarium. I've had this thing for about a year, and in that time the only thing I've had to do is top off the water once in a while and remove any algae if it builds up too much. In that year I have scraped off the glass in the front once just to improve my view. When I first set this up, I put 4 or 5 Ramshorn snails in, and you can see that they've reproduced quite well. There's only one of the originals left, but from what I've read, 1 year is pretty good for a well-fed and well-taken care of Ramshorn snail, so I guess I'm doing alright. There's also some pond snails in here. I didn't really intend to bring those in, but I'm happy they came along. They actually in some ways look cooler than the Ramshorn ones because their tentacles are these short stubby little things, and also their skin is this cool gray color, dark gray color with white specks all over it, so that's cool. As far as plants goes, I did have Marimo mossballs in here, and you can see remnants of them scattered about. I took them out because they got entangled with some hair algae, which you can also see. I'm not sure what to do with that. When it gets too much, I remove as much as I can, but it doesn't seem like I'm doing a very good job of taking all of it out. I've considered getting some shrimp to take care of the hair algae, but I haven't made up my mind what kind of shrimp I want. Either a cherry shrimp or an Amano shrimp, but from what I've read, cherry shrimps may not actually eat the hair algae. I used to also have Java moss in here, but as much as I love the pond snails, they devoured that quite quickly. And the last plant, which you can see in the front of the tank, is a Storagine repens. One of my near-term goals is to propagate that throughout the tank, so it's a little less bare in some of those spots. The few dozen tiny white specks that you see moving around pretty quickly are ostracods. In a future video, I'm hoping I can get some footage of them under a microscope because they're really interesting looking. Alright, now I'm going to try to get a few closer shots and let you know what's going on up close. Here's that original Ramshorn snail I was talking about. And the biggest of the pond snails with that neat looking gray skin. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think I should do next. Either propagate that S. repens, get some shrimps to feed on that hair algae, or maybe something I haven't even thought of yet.